Mother cussing He-Man, Masters of the Universe, by the power of grace. Oh, you know all that stuff if you're familiar with the show. Anyway, so welcome back to my subscribers. Thanks for all the great and informative comments, and thank you very much for the support as well. I had somebody actually comment and tell me I need to revisit this He-Man Masters of the Universe movie made back in 1987. Which is funny because me and my wife are going to do that anyway because we were fans of this movie as a kid. We rewatched it last night, which is the first time you've probably seen it in 20 years, and the movie sucks. It's really, really bad. But anyway, there's some really good truth in it as far as I'm concerned. So with this guy here, I'm gonna flirt with disaster just a little bit and play one real short, tiny little clip from this movie and see if copyright will leave me alone. But anyway, this little troll-looking, leprechaun-looking guy, right? He created this thing called the Cosmic Key. And remember, we were talking about how keys aren't necessarily like house or car keys, but they're like musical notes, which in this case, it is. Because that's what this whole movie is about tones opening a door. Okay, and I don't know if you can see this very well, but this thing he made has all these, what looks like to me, a bunch of tuning forks. Remember, which looks like the Twin Towers, because they were talking about tuning two or more realities into one, and as far as, you know, a lot of us are concerned on the internet here. So anyway, I'm going to play you really quickly what this guy says about this Cosmic Key. So notice the tuning forks, and then I'm going to zoom in and show you the colors here in just a second too. Okay, red and blue right there. That's not by mistake, in my opinion.
It is the most unique key in the universe. The tones it generates can open a doorway to anywhere.
The tones it generates can open a door to anywhere. So as the movie goes on, this thing is, the tones are forgotten and they have to rebuild the machine. And luckily they have a guy in their group, he's a musician, and he remembers how the tones and how the music notes go. And whenever they rebuild the machine, which is funny, not making this up, that little troll leprechaun guy says, one of the things you need is a tesseract, and the tesseract is a cube. So, and he also goes on to say that the universe is music, and opening a dimensional door is easy. It's getting the tones right. That's the hard part. So very going right along with everything we've been talking about. So that's what CERN is to me. You know, when they talk about in the book of Revelation opening, they're given the keys to the bottomless pit. I don't think keys mean like car keys, house keys, but notes, musical tones, stuff like that. Satan, the chief musician in heaven, runs around depicted with a pitchfork. A pitchfork is a tone, it's a key, it's a musical note reference. So it's very interesting stuff because whenever you're talking about CERN, you're talking about Saturn because CERN's name comes from, what is it, Cernunnos or something like that, which is god of the underworld. That thing is a bell. That bell is going to ring. It's going to emit a tone, a vibration, a frequency, a pitch, a musical note, a key, or something along those lines, and a door is going to open. So He-Man's telling you right there. So whether it's, maybe it's just coincidence or just Hollywood nonsense, but I tell you what, it's going right along the lines of everything we've been discussing. Thought that was very, very interesting last night. So hopefully copyright will leave me alone and you all can watch this and what have you. So thanks to everybody again for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks to my subscribers.